Welcome to the VMware Edge Compute Stack demo for the Tactical Edge. VMware Edge Compute Stack provides an edge-optimized runtime and orchestration platform for frictionless management of edge applications across thousands of tactical edge sites with limited resources and connectivity. In this demo, we begin our initial scenario from the top left image. The map shows the tactical headquarters located centrally in the country. The map also shows the different tactical units represented by the green and blue circles deployed for their various missions. During their missions, a natural disaster such as forest fire, represented by the red circles, breaks out in multiple locations due to excessive heat wave. We will then see how the coordinates of the forest fire is quickly shared by the headquarters with the different units by updating the application at the headquarters. The Edge Compute Stack host with each unit pulls the application updates, and the unit is provided with the forest fire location along with the one that they need to reach for providing disaster relief operation. For this demo, we will assume that VMware Edge Compute Stack has been deployed on the Edge host and is ready to be added to VMware Edge Cloud Orchestrator. In the architecture diagram, we can see that the application is stored in the form of YAML files in a Git repository. Once the Edge host comes online, it pulls this application configuration from Git and deploys the required constructs. We start by taking a look at the Git repository with the application details. We see the app.yaml file has the required configuration set and references a container image from Docker Hub. There is also a YAML file with MetalLB application configuration. MetalLB acts as a load balancer to provide networking configuration for us. We navigate to Docker Hub and see the container images we require are available. We then copy the Git URL required later to associate with the Edge host. We now move into the VMware Edge Cloud Orchestrator UI. We see the option to download the VMware Edge Compute Stack image and can boot the Edge host with this image. This step has already been performed in this case. Hence, we can now move into the process of adding the Edge host to VMware Edge Cloud Orchestrator. We start by adding the Git repository. We paste the Git URL copied earlier and provide the Git branch. We then create a new site. A site is a logical grouping of Edge hosts based on a business logic. We provide the name for our site, associate the Git repository, add the credentials for accessing Git, and add the site. We then add the Edge host. We associate the site and the Git repository and add the host. The host moves from registered to not active state. We activate the host and see the host move to activating state. The host becomes active in a few minutes. We can click on the host to check the Git status. We can navigate to the Events tab to view the log. We see that the config is being pushed to the host. Navigating back to the host, we see the status is now ready. Now that the host is ready, we navigate to our tracking application. We see the different units deployed across the country for their various missions. The command center then receives a notification about a forest fire in 3 different locations across the country and are required to redirect the various units to provide disaster relief to the locations nearest to them. The command center updates the application. Pushes the changes to the Git repo, and the Edge host running the VMware Edge Compute Stack automatically pulls the changes to the application, and each unit gets the updated map showcasing the location of the fire. Even in remote locations with limited network connectivity, the Edge host continues running the application, and whenever network connectivity becomes available, pulls the changes from the Git repository. Thus, each group can start moving towards the disaster location nearest to them and start providing relief. With VMware Edge Cloud Orchestrator, we saw how easy it is to manage multiple hosts from a single location, use a single source of truth for application deployment, swiftly make changes, and push the application to the edge. Thus, we saw how VMware Edge Compute Stack is well positioned to solve the requirements for tactical edge use cases.